Poisoning. Poisoning is first of all not to know organic and inorganic. First is organic. If it's organic, then it crosses the blood-brain barrier. And the main symptom observed are central nervous system symptoms. So, if organic, the central nervous system observe more, and the symptoms is like that there's a uh, difficulty in hearing and seeing. The sensory nervous system are affected more. Next is inorganic. Uh, Inorganic is more has a systemic effect, like organs disturbed, most commonly kidney. Inorganic substance accumulate in kidney and the symptom is observed kidney failure. Now comes to mercury. Mercury has a three form: elemental, organic, and inorganic. So, what about the elemental? Elemental form is generally the volatile, and the volatile is taken by the nose and goes to first lung. The most symptom most common for a volatile is the pulmonary problem. So, what we observe in the case of a elemental? So, there are three phases. First phase is the initial phase in which there is a metal fume fever due to metal fume, and after the metal fume fever is the intermediate phase in which the multi-organ damage, and there is a late phase in which CNS system remain. The elemental form generally one goes to the lung. It goes to the uh, brain also with the help of a blood. So that's why the symptom observed in that case is uh, CNS symptoms as well as systemic symptoms. Both are observed in the case of elemental. Systemic symptoms like a kidney failure, and the most severe symptom is shock. So this picture, this substance which is first there, this is the element mercury. It is volatile in nature and it's looks like a silvery, and it is liquid in nature. Mercury is liquid in nature, so it's silvery liquid and it's a room temperature. It's a room temperature, it's volatile and it's a poisonous inhaled when inhaled. This is the element. Next, this white color, this is mercury chloride. So chloride is generally come the just it's white in color, and it's the most toxic inorganic. And the mercury mercury is corrosive in nature. It disturbs the linings of the GIT and make it less smooth. And there is a observer alteration also there completes it's altered. That's why mercury poisoning the emesis is prevented in treatment because it further damages the GIT. So corrosive sublimate. It's for mercury chloride. Mercury chloride is corrosive sublimate. Next, this form. This is the red form, and this is a non-poisonous form. This is mercury sulfide. It's red in color and non-poisonous, and not absorb also the skin. Mercury sulfide are also known as cinnabar and vermilion. It's a red in color. So red color is the vermilion and cinnabar. It's red color in the vermilion we use in a red color, and for cinnabar is also red in color. Mercury is commonly used in a medicine. First in the dental amalgam. In amalgam, mercury contain, which is also known as silver filling. That is also known as the mercury quicksilver. Mercury also used in a vaccine, thiomycin, and this is used as a preservative in DTP vaccine and hepatitis B. And the mercury, this mercury, it's bind with the SH group. SH group contain a respiratory enzyme, so it inhibits the enzymes due to which it's a case of poisonity as well as it disrupt the cell membrane. That's why when we use to treat the mercury poisoning, we the antidote which is used to treat the mercury poisoning, the substance antidote none is contain a SH group, and this SH group bind with the mercury, and to prevent the mercury to bind with the SH respiratory enzyme. Next is mercury mimic the diphtheria colitis. Uh, it's when we see the signs and symptoms of a mercury in a case of a acute poisoning. So, in the case of acute poisoning, the mouth as well as tongue and its pauses, it's become swollen, like in case of a diphtheria, swollen, and the mucous membrane grayish white are present. Mucous membrane grayish white as like in a diphtheria, look like it. So that's why we call it a diphtheria colitis. Can be called it. It's mimic its body. The mercury is also disturb the GIT, so it's the blood is also can absorb in the anesthesia, so we can observe the gastroenteritis symptom. And also kidney damage symptoms. The kidney damage symptoms what? Uh, Oliguria, albuminuria, and hematuria. It's a symptom of a kidney damage. Just a little. For the mercury, what sample we preserved? We preserved the sample of a hair and urine sample as well as blood sample. So 3 sample here, urine and blood is preferred in mercury. And when we go into the postmortem finding, so in GIT the ulceration observed, and in the kidney damage symptoms observed. In the liver, it can be fatty. In a heart is subendocardial hemorrhage and fatty degeneration. Now the important point, chronic case. So in a chronic, this is known as hydrogyrism. It's a chronic, and the 3 main symptoms observed mainly tremor, neuropsychiatric symptoms, and gingivostomatitis. So what's the neuropsychiatric symptoms and tremors? Tremors is It's known as land body tremor and shaking palsy. It first observed in a lip, tongue, and hands. Then after it moved to the arm and legs. And this tremor, there is a jerky movement, and it is when the person is seeing the tremor, it's a shake violently. And this are observing commonly in the hat industry workers and in the glass industry workers. So that's why this tremor is also known as hatter shakes, hatter shake and glass blower shakes, glass industry. And the most severely also it's occurred due to mercury. So that's why the word we use there mercurius. Confusion mercurius. Neuropsychiatric symptoms described by first person with the smell, and in this case the most common is insomnia, depression, and suicidal tendency, as well as can be hallucination. And can observe a acrodynia or pink disease. It's occurred due to allergic reaction due to mercury. It's a allergic reaction, so it not occur in all people. It's depend on genetics. Next is mercurial lentis. This is due to mercury in the lens anterior capsule. There is a brown deposits, and a slit lamp can be observed. The mild brown reflex observed on a lighter slit lamp. This is due to the mercury deposition. It's a brown mercury deposition, so that's why this name is a mild brown reflex. And the peculiarity is that there is no loss of a vision, and it's a bilateral. Next is a minimata disease. It occurs due to the ingestion of a seafood, mercury seafood. When we ingest the mercury seafood, it is a minimata disease, and in this observed the difficulty in swallowing and chewing, as well as difficulty in speech, and all the common symptoms of mercury which we know. In the postmortem finding of chronic poisoning, the observers skin become a pale, and there's most teeth. The teeth loose. There's a loose teeth observed, and there's a bluish deposition like observed, and gum of a lower jaw. So lower jaw, there's a bluish deposition, and as well as the mucosa. Mucosa is also erased because of mercury. It's a corrosive in nature, so it's erodes the GI tract completely. And the lower jaw gum bluish in color, tooth loosening, and other organs. The CNS symptoms are also observed in our brain. So the changes in our brain is that is visual. Visual fields are more commonly affected. So that's where the visual field as well as sensory as well as ataxia. The three symptoms which we learn is sensory disturbance in case of mercury, and tremors, ataxia, and visual field. So the all three this inner cortex and paracortex area, the construction observed. And the white matter undergo also degeneration. Can be calcined and pre-imposed central cortex, the area of the brain is regulated. And the other organs are also damaged. The systemic organs also can be seen. It's kidney necrosis, like that. And so mercury euthanasia, it's a neuropsychiatric response to mercury is known as the which is a suicidal tendency, insomnia, hallucination. And in the case of acrodynia, the mm, limbs become very swallow pink. It's an allergic reaction. So in case of treatment, first of all, there is an inhale. So move out of the place to avoid the inhalation, and given a charcoal as well as can be egg white, emesis avoided because it's a corrosive in nature, so should not be given, should not be dry, and the gastric lavage with the help of the sodium formaldehyde sulfoxylate. It's an important sodium formaldehyde sulfoxylate, and after that resin is given, it binds with the mercury, which is polythiol, and then after colonic lavage 2 times with the help of the same agent, sodium formaldehyde sulfoxylate. And the chelator and we use antidote is most commonly British anti-larvicide, as also new developed steamer can be used. And the most important thing, there should be no dialysis. There's no role actually for dialysis, and again maintain electrolyte balance as usual. And in case of a chronic poisoning, there is a chronic poisoning, so the prefer is penicillamine. An acetyl penicillamine is preferred agent, and after oral hygiene and saline laxate, saline purgatives use.